Daddy, why'd they build all those pyramids? Chapter 61, April 2189 AD. Debate. Up in Good Corps headquarters, Gabriel said, Master Jesus, you must help him out. He's dying out there. I did that 2,000 years ago, Gabe. He'll be fine. The anxious look on Gabriel's face remained as he turned back to the screen. My next question is for General Alexander, Abe said. We have heard from General Paul, a Roman general, that he is directly or indirectly responsible for 300,000 deaths. I, sir, ordered a civil war in the United States of America that caused the deaths of 600,000 soldiers. Because of this, I do not feel I deserve any future life. Therefore, I am leaning towards siding with the New Eden. My reading the Bible tells me that all in New Eden will burn forever in hell, or something like that. As I murdered 600,000 human beings, I most assuredly deserve that punishment. You, sir, also conducted a war. In fact, on a worldwide scale. Most certainly you were responsible for 100,000 deaths, maybe more. How can any of us ask anybody to follow the path of a murderer, much less a mass murderer? Alexander cleared his throat. I'll tell you how, Alexander said. He was ready for this question. We have only to look at nature, which Paul's God said he created. In fact, my leader Lucifer did that. A scattering of boos came from the crowd, but quickly faded. In nature, only the strong survive. The early bird gets the worm. This beautiful process devised by Lucifer sorts out the weak from the strong. Nature dictates that the weak do not survive, thus preserving and strengthening the overall environment. By eliminating the weak, such as I attempted in my world war of conquest, we would have created a much stronger world with less disease and far better production of essential needs. In my day, the Greeks were the superior race. We led the world in engineering, philosophy, art, agriculture, in all phases. We were intellectually and physically superior, but the world was starving. Human survival was in crisis, so I took it upon myself, with the support of my constituents, to carry our ideals to the entire world. If the world was entirely Greek, humanity could and would survive for eternity. To do this required weeding out the weak, a process I facilitated quickly by conducting my war. Therefore, my 100,000 murders, as you call them, were justified. In fact, they were necessary to preserve humanity. The applause and cheering from the massive crowd became deafening. Finally, it died down. The smile on Alexander's face was as wide as the African plain he stood on.